In a clash of titans, the recent Final Four match between NC State and Purdue was a basketball spectacle that left fans on the edge of their seats. The anticipation leading up to this match was palpable. NC State, the surprise number 11 seed, was set to go up against top-seeded Purdue, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. This was NC State's first Final Four appearance since 1983, adding an extra layer of excitement and underdog charm to their campaign. On the court, players like Zach Edey for Purdue and DJ Horn for NC State were under the spotlight. Edey, with his exceptional performance, was drawing comparisons to basketball legends, while Horn, in his final game for NC State, was eager to leave a lasting impression. The first half of the game saw Purdue leading with 35-29, setting the stage for an intense second half. As the second half kicked off, the intensity on the court was palpable. The teams returned to the hardwood, each with their own mission. For Purdue, it was to maintain their lead. For NC State, it was to bridge the gap and take control of the game. Purdue, however, had other plans. The Boilermakers, boasting a record of 34 wins and only 4 losses, showed why they were a force to be reckoned with. Their dominance on the court was unyielding, their determination unwavering. At the helm of their offensive powerhouse was Zach Edey. The towering center showcased his basketball prowess, driving the ball down the court, sinking shots with seeming ease, and proving to be an immovable force on defense. His exceptional performance was drawing comparisons to some of the greats of the game. Meanwhile, the Wolfpack's struggle was evident. Despite their best efforts, they found themselves unable to close the gap. The Boilermakers' defense was just too strong. But that didn't stop NC State from fighting for every point. Among the Wolfpack, DJ Horn stood out. In what would be his final game for NC State, Horn made a significant contribution, scoring 20 points. His efforts, although valiant, were not enough to turn the tide in NC State's favor. As the clock ticked down, the energy of the game reached a fever pitch. Every pass, every shot, every defensive maneuver was met with anticipation. But despite the Wolfpack's relentless pursuit, the Boilermakers held their ground. The final buzzer sounded, signaling the end of the game. The score stood at 63-50 in favor of Purdue. Despite NC State's best efforts, the game ended with a decisive 63-50 victory for Purdue. The outcome of the match had significant implications for the upcoming national championship game. With Purdue's decisive 63-50 victory over NC State, they've propelled themselves into the limelight of the national championship game. Their next challenge? They'll face off against either UConn or Alabama, 2 formidable opponents, in a game that promises to be a clash of titans. Purdue's journey to the national championship game has been marked by tenacity and skill. Their season, with 34 wins and just 4 losses, is a testament to their prowess on the court. And let's not forget the exceptional performance of Zach Edey, whose dominance has drawn comparisons to basketball legends. However, it's also important to remember the journey of the NC State Wolfpack. Despite their loss in the Final Four, this team has achieved something remarkable. For the first time since 1983, they made it to the Final Four, an achievement that is a testament to their grit and determination. Their journey through the tournament was marked by upset victories defying odds and expectations at every turn. DJ Horn, who scored 20 points in his final game for NC State, was a significant contributor to their successful season. His performance, along with the rest of the team, made the Wolfpack a team to watch throughout the tournament. The national championship game is set against this backdrop of victory and defeat, of expectations met and surpassed. It's more than just a game. It's the culmination of a season's worth of effort, skill, and determination. As NC State's season ended, Purdue's journey continues, setting the stage for an exciting national championship game. With the Final Four chapter closed, the national championship game beckons. The air is filled with anticipation, and the stakes are higher than ever. The Purdue Boilermakers, after their triumphant victory over the NC State Wolfpack, are geared up to face either UConn or Alabama in the final showdown. Their performance so far has been nothing short of spectacular, with Zach Edey showcasing a dominance that's drawn comparisons to basketball legends. His exceptional performance, along with the team's overall strength, makes Purdue a formidable contender in the championship game. The betting trends, however, have shown strong support for both UConn and Alabama. Remember, the game of basketball is as unpredictable as it is exciting. The underdog can triumph, and the favorite can falter. It's the beauty of the sport and what keeps us all on the edge of our seats. Betting options are available beyond spreads and money lines, with players like Zach Edey and Tristan Newton in the spotlight. As the championship game approaches, remember to bet responsibly. The thrill of the game and the thrill of the bet should always be balanced by a commitment to responsible gaming. The national championship game, set for Monday, promises to be a spectacle. It's not just about who wins or loses, but about the journey of these teams, the skills displayed, the strategies employed, and the sheer love of the game that's evident in every pass, every shot, every moment on the court. As we look to the national championship, one thing is certain: there are more thrilling moments of basketball to come.